Greetings, I'm Sean. Welcome to my channel. I hope Scorpio season went well for you. Today, I'm looking at Venus and her new home. On November 30th, Venus packs her bags and leaves the shadowy depths of Scorpio for the wide open skies of Sagittarius. If Venus were a person, she'd be swapping her black velvet gown for hiking boots and a passport. Let's explore what this means for love, money, and life. So what is Venus all about? Venus is the planet of love, beauty, pleasure, and values. Most people add money to that list too, as she is very abundant. She rules what we find attractive, how we relate, and even how we spend our money. Think of Venus as the goddess who whispers, "Life should feel good." When Venus is strong, we crave harmony, art, and affection. She's the reason we splurge on that gorgeous outfit, or linger over dessert with someone special. If you can cast your mind back, when Venus was in Libra earlier this year, people were attracted to beauty. I definitely noticed Instagram feeds looking more arty, and relationship talks were all about finding balance, or could have been. Now Venus is moving into the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the adventurer, philosopher, and eternal optimist of the zodiac. Ruled by Jupiter, it loves freedom, truth, and big ideas. Sagittarius energy says, "Don't fence me in." It thrives on exploration, whether that's traveling to some tropical paradise, signing up for a philosophy course, or debating the meaning of life over coffee. Picture a friend who suddenly decides to backpack across South America because it feels right. That's Sagittarius energy in action. I think something to look forward to for all of us. I think we should note that Venus in Sagittarius is not at home. Her home signs are Taurus and Libra, but she's definitely having fun. Here, Venus trades intimacy for adventure. Love becomes like a road trip, not a candlelit dinner. Relationships need space and spontaneity. Money? It might go toward experiences. Think plane tickets, yoga retreats, or that fancy camera for travel vlogs. Someone might meet a romantic interest while hiking or at a language class. Or you might find yourself saying, "Let's book that trip," instead of "let's save for a rainy day." This shift from Scorpio to Sagittarius feels like stepping out of a dimly lit jazz bar into a sunny festival. Venus in Scorpio was intense, deep emotions, jealousy, and soul-bonding moments. Now, Venus in Sagittarius says, "Lighten up." We move from emotional depth to playful curiosity. If Scorpio asked, "Do you love me enough to dive into the abyss?" Sagittarius asks, "Do you love me enough to swim to that island?" If you've been having heavy relationship talks, expect laughter and spontaneous plans to replace them. Freedom is fabulous, but watch out for commitment issues. Venus in Sagittarius can promise the world and then ghost because something came up. Overspending is another risk. Those adventures aren't cheap. Also, blunt honesty can sting. Sagittarius loves truth, but Venus prefers diplomacy. You might say, "I'm just being honest," after telling your partner their outfit looks like, well, you get the idea. Ouch. One last thing, and I did think twice about talking about this, but here goes. If any of you have a partner who wanders a bit in the relationship, you should keep an eye on them while Venus is in Sagittarius. Sometimes it happens. There is a tendency to want to explore. So let's explore who else is joining the Venus party in Sagittarius. Venus will make some lovely connections while in Sagittarius. In early December, there will be a wonderful trine to Jupiter in Leo. Expect big-hearted generosity and lucky breaks in love and money. Venus will also make a trine to Neptune in Aries later in December. Here you can expect romantic idealism and creative inspiration. Perfect for artists and dreamers. Dream big, and it could just come true. Around the Jupiter trine, you might get an unexpected bonus, or meet someone who shares your love for adventure. Under the Neptune aspect, a spontaneous trip could feel like a spiritual experience. Bliss. Okay, so before I get carried away, let's look at each sign. Hi Aries. Venus lights up your 9th house of travel, learning, and beliefs. Love and money flow through adventure and education. You might book a spontaneous trip with a partner or sign up for a language class together. Even a simple coffee date could turn into a debate about philosophy. Your mantra could be, "I grow through every new experience." My advice: take that short holiday trip. It will do you the world of good. Hi Taurus. Venus moves through your 8th house of intimacy, shared money and transformation. Relationships deepen through trust and vulnerability. You might merge finances for a joint investment or share secrets that strengthen bonds. Some of you might get a lucky money break, a long-awaited inheritance or tax refund. Debt problems might lessen. Also, think candlelit conversations about life goals. Your mantra: I trust the process of deep connection. Trust the universe is on your side right now. Hi Gemini, December is all about how you connect with others. If you're in a relationship, use this energy to deepen your love. Venus activates your 7th house of partnerships and agreements. This is prime time for harmony in relationships. You might plan a fun project with your partner or negotiate a deal that benefits both sides. Even casual connections feel more cooperative now. Your mantra: I create balance through honest exchange. Hi Cancer. Venus enters your 6th house of work, health and routines. Pleasure comes from small improvements. You might decorate your workspace or join a fitness class with friends. Why not buy a beautiful mouse pad? A co-worker could invite you for lunch, turning a regular day into something really enjoyable. Your mantra: I find joy in the rhythm of daily life. My advice: if you work, think about small ways you can make work more enjoyable. Hi Leo, please have some fun the next few weeks. Rest and have fun. Venus shines in your 5th house of creativity, romance and play. Love feels like a game, and inspiration flows easily. You might start a painting project or take someone on a spontaneous picnic. Even a karaoke night could spark a new crush. Your mantra: I express love through creative play. Hi Virgo. For the next few weeks you have a lot of energy at the base of your chart. What this means is the universe is asking you to pay attention to your foundations or roots. Think the root chakra. Venus moves through your 4th house of home and family. Comfort and connection matter most. You might host a cozy dinner or redecorate a room with someone special. A family movie night could feel surprisingly joyful. Your mantra: I nurture harmony where I live. Hi Libra. Your words have power right now, so be careful what you say. Positive words can be very influential. Venus activates your 3rd house of communication, learning, and short trips. Words become sweet, and ideas bring people closer. You might write love notes, start a podcast with a friend, or take a weekend road trip just for fun. Your mantra: I connect through meaningful conversations. Hi Scorpio. December can bring some positive money energy towards you. Venus enters your 2nd house of money, values, and self-worth. Financial opportunities appear through creativity or partnerships. You might treat yourself to something meaningful, or start a side hustle with a friend. Even budgeting feels rewarding now. Your mantra: I honor my worth in every choice. Turn making money into an adventure. Hi Sagittarius, happy birthday. Venus lands in your 1st house of identity and self-expression. Charm is your superpower. You might refresh your wardrobe or share your ideas confidently in social settings. A selfie could go viral, or a casual chat might turn into a romantic spark. Your mantra: I shine when I show my true self. Be bold this December and don't let anyone hold you back. Hi Capricorn. Venus moves through your 12th house of rest, spirituality, and hidden matters. Love feels private and reflective. You might enjoy quiet time with a partner or start a meditation practice. Even a secret creative project could bring peace and joy. I think your mantra could be: I find beauty in stillness and surrender. Turn spirituality into an adventure, even if it's exploring YouTube. Hi Aquarius. Venus activates your 11th house of friendships, groups, and goals. Social connections thrive. You might join a club, attend a community event, or collaborate on a creative project. A friend could introduce you to someone exciting. The 11th house, especially in Vedic astrology, can also be about pennies from heaven, and with Venus there, that Christmas bonus might be a reality. Your December mantra: I attract joy through shared visions. My advice: network, network, network. Venus will love this for you. Hi Pisces. Your charm could really help your career right now. Venus enters your 10th house of career and reputation. Professional charm opens doors. You might land a client through a friendly conversation or receive praise for your creative work. Even a networking event could feel like a celebration. Your mantra: I rise by sharing my gifts with the world.